Okay. I know just from ground. Alright, I gotta go find Ribbon. Hold on. Ribbon! Ribos. Mail stuff.
Hello.
I can still tell you that right now, right?
Talk to Conf first.
Okay.
Because, he has approval of if mail comes today.
Okay. Conf.
Hello.
Question for you. Does mail get into town today?
Yes.
Okay. Because I want to get a package to roll from Jamie's family. It'll just be of like random seeds.
Okay.
I can't really talk because my mic sucks, but good to meet you.
Spontaneous mail, by the way.
Hello, I was told.
Yeah.
Yes, package from Jimmy.
From Jamie's family to roll, it'll be just a package of like seeds for farming stuff.
I'm gonna type it in our DMs. Would that be a packet, like a full box package, or just like a packet?
Probably a little one, because it like it'd be like a you know how the seeds come in those like little like
I'm just
envelopes.
asking if I need to use a cardboard box. If I need to use a little cardboard box, or if I just need to like use my envelope.
Probably use the cardboard box.
Okay. Let me go plant another one.
Thank you. Sorry for the late notice. I totally forgot about it.
Who's it to? Roll?
Roll, yeah. And it's from the Mulberry family.
Spelling that wrong. I put it in our DM so I don't forget.
I love my character for today. It's super cool. Cartan is freaking awesome. Thank you, Roman Ground.
It was great.
I didn't even know what was happening last session.
That was great.
I'm ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, no, super happy to hear that. I'm glad you stopped by. And I'm glad people are enjoying Jamie. I've always said that. It's, definitely made it, for people to identify with, so. I'm just gonna sit here and drink some tea while we wait to get going, because I want to finish this off before it's too late. Yep, I have it right here, right now, Detective. It's specifically it's called throat coat tea. It actually tastes really good, which is why I love drinking it too. Like it's kind of weird because whenever sometimes I actually look forward to getting sick just because I know I can drink this tea. I mean, I know I can drink it otherwise, but it feels like kind of a waste if I do, right? But this tea is like really tastes good. And like actually works. It's just, hot as fuck right now. I could like autonomy between Jamie and Hoppy. Jamie's such a sweet one, while Hoppy is a stern stoic. Oh yeah, it's really interesting to play basically polar opposites. Because, like, really, if you think about it, Hoppy and Jamie are just, like, the complete ends of the spectrum. You must protect Jamie from the corn monsters? The corn itself is a monster. There's no corn monsters. It's just the corn is the monster. Got a bad cold, almost no voice, no squeaky, Kyoko. Did you spread whatever you got virtually to me? Is that what happened? Did you spread me the cooties? Did you give me virtual cooties? No, alright. Alright, no. I'll take your word for it. You know Technomancer? Ah, well. You got time still. The fuck? That was weird. Your greatest fear is Jamie becoming the second coming of Joseph? I mean, it's possible. We discussed that a lot last session. It is really possible. Yeah, there's, I think he has enough people around him that will make sure that doesn't happen, but it's not an impossibility. And the thing is, even if he did become like Joseph, I don't think he could go full Joseph. Just because I don't know if he has that in him. What the fuck is that?
That was actually the reason I'm asking, because I was talking earlier about how an RPM part of really should set up.
Mimica is here.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
That's cool. I was trying to set up a thing where, for Unity project. So is that specifically for Unity, or is that for more? Because I don't know what either of those are.
Joseph Rhythm as a whole comes from being a weak, normal human.
All I know is Unity teams, so I wasn't sure what the alternative to Unity teams.
Yeah. But Jamie's resentment can easily come from the probably often incorrect assumption that people don't care about him. That just episode had you laughing so hard at some good times. running from around the corner, just waiting, and then running around from the corner with the axe in my hand. Oh god, that was fun. The fact that Joseph has died a few times and Jamie has not been hurt yet. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not, look, I'm not saying that Jamie isn't down the path of Joseph. Joseph ending is just a possibility, right? It's an end of one of many possibilities. All right, let's hear the morning stuff, and then I'll probably sit here for a few more moments, drink the rest of my tea, and talk to you guys before we go in.
Don't devour. This is not the end.
I literally clocked you as soon as the bell rang.
Is this working?
The only time.
Testing.
The only time.
How's it going? Amazing.
Alright, nice.
I hear you.
Hello, everybody. So, before we get to announcements and stuff, I just want to check. Are there any new characters from the Wave 3 that are ready in here today?
Hello. There's one.
I don't have
There's
the
two.
mouse.
Alright.
Come here, come here.
If you can go stand next to Silence.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Alright.
Hello.
Alright, that works. And then we will have our other people. So basically, everyone who's coming into town today, which will be our new characters, and your character, and a couple NPC roles, will be. Oh, God, they died.
No, they flew up.
No, they got propelled. Don't worry about it.
They
Anyway.
disintegrated. Ah, yes. So you all will be gathering at the gate. There's a wagon there. I don't remember which one, but that's how we'll be starting for you all. You'll be coming in, for those of you. And there's gonna be a small reception, preferably there's gonna need to be a guard there to sign them in, and probably another if people want to gather to watch the new people come in, that's good for sign-ins and all that. Make it a bit of an event because the townsfolk would know that that's happening, or at least a couple people. As well as that, let me think.
New homes.
Oh yes, the new homes. You all can say that you moved in over the skip, or if you would like to do some moving RP where you're just like moving a box or whatever later with each other,
I'm
you
doing
know,
moving RP.
make a thing out of it. You all good to do that as well.
Moving RP.
Have fun with it.
I have to make
There
one
is
count.
the sheet was posted and pinned, so you should all be able to.
Take care,
look at
Bolter.
it. Obviously,
Moving
not in
RP.
character, but out of character, make sure you don't overlap with hotel rooms in the future anymore. Otherwise, I think that's all of it for me. If you got anything.
All right, no worries, E. I hope you feel better.
Meh. Have fun!
I agree.
No,
Ribbon. All right. I will
Did Jack help tell
it's
you?
one of the wagon buttons for the people who are
Yeah.
outside.
Okay,
I'll hit the
so,
bell when it starts.
Well,
And like I
I
said,
assume I don't know about mail.
East
I
Gate
just wanted to make sure.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Oh my god.
All right, we'll head in just a sec. I just want to have the rest of my tea before we go in. Joseph's kind of evil. I still believe he works with the darkness. Well, no one really works with the darkness. The darkness just grabs you. That's kind of more what it's about. No better take your hotel room again. Last time was God. You took up your residence in 102. That's my room. Well, I think that's why they had the entire thing of like, where's everyone going? So.
Get in there, motherfucker.
Wrong wagon.
Anyway, what I was gonna try to say is, Jamie still has a very. Everyone's going through wrong wagon. Jamie still has a very much of a storybook sense of right and wrong, right? Then that was kind of illustrated by the talk that he had at the end of this last A episode, with where he was like, "Oh, it's totally fine to kill bad people." Right? So until that's somehow broken, and then like honestly, what I would love to see is Jamie end up killing somebody innocent accidentally. But still, Jamie accidentally killing somebody innocent through, just through potentially,
All right. Do you want to be there to greet people at the gate, or?
I gotta drink the rest of my tea because my throat's a little bit sore. So I think I should be fine without it. But
All right.
the guards are gonna be there, right?
Yeah, there should be a guards. I'm gonna go organize them now.
Okay.
Where do the new people come from?
Are we supposed to go from somewhere? Like people are saying, like they're just supposed to come from somewhere.
If Jamie misses his coin and hits somebody, yep. That's a thing. Also, as far as Jamie can, sadly, I'm probably not going to be able to do the thing that I wanted to, the blitzball style thing that I was talking about, as an added weapon. Yeah, it's just no one's convinced that they're going to be able to do it the way that I want it to. So we're changing that around a little bit. My idea now is kind of to have it's Ed's suggestion was that it might be something more like kind of like an energy ball type of deal with like just something it's still like gonna be based on like a big old rock, like a ball of like stone or whatever, but it'll just like spray like fucking rocks in front of me, like in a just right out of melee range. Still, basically the size of what one person would be, but though essentially the reason to do it is because it's not just going to be one projectile. I want to do a bunch of projectiles so that it's not easily dodgeable. Like Rihanna from I don't play League, so I have no idea, but probably. And that should be a lot easier to do. And if need be, I still kind of want to do the thing where I can either be using it to attack or I can be using it to defend with a shield. I still really am curious what would have happened in the A episode where we're doing the shield thing and they were like, oh, shoot at the teachers. What would have happened? I'm so curious of what would have happened if Jamie had lined up with Finn and Finn hadn't dodged. I am so utterly curious. Because that, like, think about how much difference that would have made in so many ways. Like, Jamie accidentally kills somebody. He accidentally kills a professor. He accidentally kills Professor Finn. No, that's the thing, though, Yi. So, Jamie went over to Barian, right? And when Barian was told that, hey, you're going to need to dodge this, Barian did. If Jamie was shooting at Finn, and Finn said, you're going to need to dodge this, would Finn have actually tried to dodge, or would he have been so certain of himself that he wouldn't have dodged? Right? And then he gets, a giant hole put in him. It'd be feared? Well, but, like, there's so many implications of this. Of, like, what exactly would he have? Would he get kicked out of the academy? Would he get arrested for killing somebody? But it was during during an assignment where they told him to do it. So, like, yeah, it's such a small point small and innocuous looking point in time. And, like, what happens to the entire Finn storyline if Finn's just dead? It's so, there's so many layers in there. Then just RP dodge? I mean, he could have. But think about that. Think about everyone seeing being like, Finn going like, oh shit.
Morning.
Good morning,
You're the
you two.
fairy I heard so much about, I assume.
Yes. That'll be me.
Try to not turn the
Okay, we
rest
got
of
new
the
people.
town's member into, I don't know, random frogs or something.
There we go.
I won't.
Now
I
that would be a
won't.
witch, not a fairy. Maybe. I'm not
Mm.
sure.
Wild magic.
Yes.
New people.
Morning.
Hi.
Morning.
Morning, Guildmaster.
Morning, Mr. Claude. Miss Chanel.
Bonjour.
Seems as though we have new folk in town today. Some of them may or may not
Oh,
be
do we?
to join the guild. Just to be aware.
Oh. Right to what will do. I'll keep my eye out.
Without you mean like a fight out swallow or?
Mr. Adala.
Morning, Opie. How you doing?
Same as always, Mr. Adala. Ask me again in a few hours and I will let you know.
You know what? That's fair. Sorry for bugging you. Yeah, sure.
Some new folks
Yeah.
arrived apparently today.
Oh, new blood, eh?
Hmm.
But it's glad to hear not everyone's been scared away. Well,
We may have our troubles, Mr. Adala, but in this area, we're still the only stronghold.
Yeah.
We may have had our fair troubles, but we have been remarkably apt at keeping people alive. Which I am thankful for, at the very least.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. I'll get out of here.
You have a good day, Mr. Adala.
Yeah, me too. Don't go too crazy, eh?
Yeah, especially doing this low voice. There's like so much phlegminess that comes out from it. Also, where's Legged / Rick? He was supposed to be here and I haven't seen him.
Come on, Guildmaster.
Mrs. Strauss, good morning.
I think I saw a few new faces coming in through the east gate.
Yee.
Yes, they're currently mostly in the tavern from what I've seen.
Yeah. Well, glad to see a few new faces come and join this town. That means more
Yes.
customers for me.
Indeed.
Now, hopefully, they didn't bring any trouble with them.
Trouble will always find us, Mr. Strauss, but I do concur.
Interesting individuals indeed.
Yeah, he was he was talking to me at the beginning of the day, or because we're talking about playing some Rise today, later on. what was the name of the beast from yesterday? The rock beast? Bogan? Fuck, I totally forgot. Bogan? I think it was Bogan.
Morning. My merchant senses are tingling here, and perhaps one of my own, another merchant.
Yeah, we'll see if any of them want to come up and sign up to the adventurers. Because we have so many new people, though, it might be a kind of a slow day. Just because, you know. What's up, Cyvenos?
Interesting. I'll take a look at your wares whenever we get set up, so call it later to market hours.
Morning, Guildmaster.
Morning, Mr. Sigurd.
Looking forward to it.
Anything to report, or are you just here for casual breakfast?
Oh, we actually, yes. While I'm thinking about it, did you see the new merchant man, hooded individual?
Yes, I believe I saw him. Think he may be sitting over there.
Ah, yes, he's at the bar. I was just going to inform you of him. And, I've been working all week, so I'm going to try to take it easy today. But, if duty calls, I will go on duty.
I may have information about our local wildlife that I managed to dig up, Mr. Sigurd.
Alright.
But I will bring that up during our meeting. Unless you are not planning to
Absolutely.
attend today.
No, I can attend to that at the very least, because, well, should probably keep it in familiar ring, yes.
Catch a look at that guy.
Yes,
My cane.
I walked by.
It's been a
I
while
walked
since
by
I've
him
been
when I
here.
entered. Or when he entered. I
Unfortunately
have it
for the
handled.
both of you, we also
Is
cannot
he-
just
Nope.
assume that everyone who is robed and caped is, well...
That is true. I have informed the guards not to do anything, but to stay vigilant.
Have you seen William yesterday?
Mr.
Have you guys
Lang?
seen William by any chance? Sorry to step into the conversation.
Have you seen it?
I have not seen
Everyone's
William.
after
Just
William.
getting in, but haven't really seen him.
What are you doing today?
We're trying to move is the only reason why I'm asking.
Sermons by
Yeah,
the well.
same.
Excuse
By the
me.
well. We have a well?
There might be a wet spot over by the well.
I will let Mr. William know you're looking for him
Yeah,
if I
but
do
he's-
happen to spot him, but I have not so yet so far.
I'm gonna put this away for now, Lance.
Understood.
Hello, sir.
I'm sure it will be
we're
settled
looking for
before the end of the day.
Oh, speaking of coworkers I'd never see.
You have a customer
What do you
over
mean?
there, Mike.
But yes, I will attend the meeting.
Of
Okay,
course.
okay.
So,
Anyway, just to
I won't keep keep up your time anymore,
Sorry,
Guildmaster.
trying to
Quite
move
all
it to
right.
a-
I was
trying to figure
merely
stuff out.
sitting to see if any of the newcomers were interested in the Adventurers Guild, but looks
Still
like
gotta-
so far
still
not
gotta-
a catch.
Still gotta keep looking for William.
Right, go ahead.
Which is quite
Well,
all right.
maybe-
It seems as though half the town is wanting to suddenly be an adventurer.
Yes, it seems like that. I
Do you know
wish-
who was the latest who has requested Mr. Sigurd?
No, sir, I do not.
A certain owner of a certain cat cafe.
Really? I'm an adventurer. Interesting turn of events, I will say. I have an idea of what made her want to become an adventurer. Seems like
That
they
was
have that effect.
one of my worries, Mr. Sigurd. But they have assured me it is not only that. Well, I've labeled them as a trainee for now until they learn a little bit more. At the very least, defensive capabilities, and perhaps something a little bit more than how to stitch a wound in a comfy medical facility. I will not let them out
Yes.
before they are ready, Mr. Sigurd. I am, well,
Oh,
I do know
I have
what
complete
I'm doing
faith in you,
sometimes.
Guildmaster.
Spotted.
Just,
Hey there.
I feel like
I'm cold. but I'm good.
he believes that adventuring is all sunshine and rainbows.
So,
It is the allure that brings in people sometimes, Mr. Sigurd, and then suddenly the harsh realities hit you in the face
you.
when your
I
comrades
appreciate
lay dying around you.
just what I needed.
Yes. I know that all too well.
Can't warm walk right now.
Oh.
So my fingertips.
Well, I suppose some of us have to learn the hard way.
Because I'm hungry.
It is a lesson that cannot be taught through books, cannot be taught through words, can only be taught by, well, by it happening. Although, Mr. Sigurd, I will say that all the adventurers that I know that have made it to as old as I am, well, most of them have seen such a thing. The ones that do not, well, they tend to die young and foolhardy.
Yes, well, hopefully they wise up before that happens. I do not wish to see any more of the town die.
In that we can agree,
Hopefully.
Mr. Sigurd. Wholeheartedly, we can agree. Well, I won't let you
I'll
keep
get
you
out of
from the
here.
rest of your breakfast, and do go on, enjoy the rest of your relaxed day.
Thank you, Guildmaster. I'll see you at the council meeting.
Foreign years needed. Yep. This is the last week I said only. I never saw the Yakuza outfit. Yeah. There's a part of me as he was walking away. I wanted to be like, and button your shirt up, man. You're not some sleazy 1980s hustler.
The tattoo I was told to tell you.
Why does that matter? I'm confused. Who told you to tell me?
Assumption Yuki.
Yuki has the tattoo?
Would you like me to take over, Guildmaster?
If you wish, Miss Chanel. Miss Chanel, one thing I do want to make sure that you know as well as Miss Kyoko may have been misinformed. For anyone wishing to join the Adventurers Guild, you may take their information, but it will be my say in the end of whether or not they are allowed to be called as such.
Oh, yes, I figured as much.
Very well. I did just want to state that in case there was any...
Confusion?
Yes.
We think you will.
I'm not sure if any of the new
sure the
folk
new
will
blood
want
will
to
be
be
coming.
signing up. Yes, we'll see if any of them wish to throw their hat in the ring.
Some of them look the adventure type.
I suspect at least a few will stop by at some point today. And of course, Miss Chanel, as always, the daily bounties of, well, boar and deer are still active if anybody wishes to go hunt for them.
£1, 10 gold.
10 gold.
I remembered.
10 silver. Be 1 gold,
I
so maybe
might
you're
have-
correct.
I think it's...
Seems like an awful lot, but yeah, that doesn't sound right.
£10, 1 gold.
Yes, there you go. I thought something sounded off there.
Didn't sound right.
If it was 1
Because my
pound to
numbers
10 gold, Miss Chanel, I may have gone out in the forest myself.
People would be rich.
Yes. That pound of meat better be from a unicorn or something.
Oh, do they pay more for monster meat, exotic meats?
Do you know what you can do with unicorns and alchemy, Miss Chanel?
I've heard some stories of potions and whatnot, but I'm not too familiar.
Well, let us say they are quite rare and their materials are highly treasured. And if you so happen to be as lucky enough to kill one without it slaughtering you brutally, well, you are set for life.
But they are such majestic creatures.
Until you get near them and then...
Well, just like a bear or any other, you know, you just...
Miss Chanel, think of a bear if it has been drinking magic its entire life.
Magical bear. Ooh, I would love to see one. Sounds exciting.
Stay away from unicorns, Miss Chanel.
Well, I don't think we have any here. I
You
heard
say
they mostly
that
stay in
now.
Aldoria.
This is Cari Town. You never know what the hell's going to show up at our front door tomorrow.
Well, this is true. We've had undead. From what I was told, yeah, that werewolf. Is that still a thing?
Supreme.
Hello. We need to, I don't know if you ordered the food or if they ordered the food, but we need more honey.
That would be Mr. Lance.
That would be them? Okay. I'm not awake enough to be over there right now, so I'll tell him later.
Alright,
Do you need a punch to get you going?
No. I'm waking up, we're getting there.
Oh, okay.
Miss Chanel, in most places,
Nothing like a good punch to
that's
get you
called a cup of coffee.
Coffee can only do so much. Some people get immune to it.
Suppose no one gets immune to
Nothing like a
punches.
good jolt and a rush than a punch.
Sure. A surefire way to wake up.
Mr. Priam, since you are the first adventurer here, do keep in mind that we do have our daily quest if you wish to go out hunting. 10 pounds of meat for 1 gold.
I was actually gonna ask about any quests if we have anything in today. Or what's in today.
There's nothing specific. There
Jesus,
is
the boss.
there is a rock-eating creature It is roaming around outside, but generally, if you do not bother it, it will not bother you. So if you see something munching on rocks with giant horns, I suggest, well, steering clear.
Yeah, I think we actually ran back into that like during the summer.
Yes, it was spotted
Ooh.
again a couple of days ago.
When we went fishing, we saw it off distance. We didn't know what the hell it was, so we packed up all of our shit and came back here.
Yes, it's a mostly harmless creature unless you agitate it. I do hope that it just moves along and returns back to its territory eventually. It usually will live up in the mountains because, well, it eats rocks. There is one other matter that might need to get solved today. I believe Mr. Thomas was looking to hire adventurers to go find his book in the crypts. Apparently, he left it sitting somewhere and suddenly it was gone.
Oh dear, that's terrible.
If I see Mr. Thomas, I will ask him if he is willing to escort the party today. If there are enough of you to go, well, two of you may grab one or two others and head down there. If you so wish.
Okay.
Sounds so fun.
Yes, I'm sure you. Or crypts.
Well, after the horror stories I've heard about this place, seems like every time someone goes down there, it is needed. Ironically enough.
And in case you run into our old werewolf friend, do steer as clear as possible. He has been rather amicable since our deal was struck. We have been leaving food for them, and they have not bothered others that have gone in, but, well, don't poke the werewolf is a pretty good motto to live by.
I would not be so foolish to do so.
That is all that I know for today. I will find Mr. Thomas at some point to make sure that he is still good for his quest. Very well.
In the meantime, I might set out and hunt for a bit.
Of course, remember, it is 10 pounds of either, well, bear or deer. Or boar or deer. Boar or deer, that's right.
Boar and deer.
I was gonna say bear's a little we're really reaching if we're going for bears.
I would try to not take a bear alone.
I could try.
Oh, we
I
did
couldn't
that
guarantee it, but we've done it before.
Bring back 10 pounds of meat of just you. Well, I suggest you don't try to fool us that way. That would be rather disgusting.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh, that was
Little
not to
gross.
eat people.
Yeah, I don't either.
That is also
Okay,
a good
boar or
motto to
deer?
live by.
I'm feeling
looks so
adventurous
big.
there.
What are you talking about? Fish?
It is a big burrito.
Probably because
There's no honey on that,
small
right?
lamb.
Oh, you're not that small.
No,
Oh yeah,
there's
unicorns
no
are.
honey.
Unicorns do some
This
fucked
is-
up
Fucking
shit.
honey.
I
No,
did
just
punch a
gotta make
bear
sure.
in the Stellata state.
Ask
I
any honey
did do
either,
that.
please. We don't have any
I-
expired.
Try
okay?
not to make a regular habit of it, Miss Chanel. That sounds rather messy.
Well, they were going hunting, and I decided to go with them. And one of them was charging, and I just bet myself, and I punched it. Really hard. It hurt like hell, but we
And
ended up killing it.
fantastic job.
I got a nice bear pelt as a reward.
Nice.
When's the last time you punched a bear,
Yes,
Mr.
lovely
Priam?
Sin and Melvin went out on a quest and we fought a bear. It was over the summer though.
But did you punch it?
Did you punch it?
Yeah.
Did you
at one
punch
point.
it?
Oh, very good. Magnifique.
I make it a point in life not to go around punching bears. That's what weapons are for.
I don't
Look,
seek
okay,
it
the
out,
bear,
but we
the
were
bear
going
did
hunting.
pick the fight with us.
And you have a sword on your back, Mr. Priam. Why are you using your fists?
Well, I used my sword too. I primarily used my sword. However, sometimes you gotta get the good old 1-2 in, you know?
Exactly.
I don't...
Maybe he stuck his sword
Mr.
in, and then
Mr.
while it was
Priam,
stuck in, he just...
do you know how hard you have to hit a horse to make them feel anything?
Very. I don't think it actually did anything to the bear, but it was about sending a message. That's really all that came out of that.
I see. Well, at least Miss Chanel approves.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I won't keep you any longer if you do wish to go out hunt for a little while.
I'll probably take a lap or two around the town, see what's going on, and then head out for a bit.
Very well.
Alright,
So
I
then we
will...
do the same until
I'll see you in a bit.
Of course.
it's not coming around. Looks like it's the lone house right now. People are exploring.
Yes, new folks in town. Everyone's in a tizzy.
Well, how often do we get new people?
I suppose it is a good sign that the roads are open again and unbothered by bandits or wolves.
When I came here, we were hoping for bandits. That did not happen. Instead, we got a werewolf.
Yes. You've come to an interesting place, Miss Chanel.
Well, I came from an interesting religion. And then 6 months on a
suppose
ship.
They will find each other eventually.
Eventually. Oh, I'm hoping to see Gobsmack again someday. I barely got time to speak with him his last visit.
Do you know where that one went off to?
Oh, Gobsmack, who knows? He goes all over the place. If I had to guess, he's on his ship right now, headed to some land, doing some kind of thing to make some money. With him and the boys.
And why is it that you stayed behind, Miss
punching.
Chanel? Why is it that you stayed behind?
Well, as much as I loved being on that ship with all of those lovely orc men, a woman must settle down at some point and spread the good word of the punching god on land.
I suppose this is as good a place as any for your type.
Plus, we heard this place was booming with business, so we came here.
Or at the very least, it would be if we could stop having disruption.
Yes, this is quite a hotspot for activity. Be it monster or supernatural, apparently.
Yes.
But the people are lovely.
Some less than others, but I concur in the generalization of your statement.
I haven't come across anyone I don't like yet.
No. It is a large place, Miss Chanel. I'm sure you will find someone who you can It's like,
Ooh, maybe one of them people. I can make an enemy. As Cop Snack would say, you need an enemy.
just
A
try not to
rival.
punch them too hard.
Oh, I don't intend to. I did the Stellar family a bit of a beating. Oh, I was very lucky over the last few weeks. Very lucky.
Well, as it seems as though there's not much going on here, Miss Chanel, please do go about the rest of your day.
Oui, and you enjoy yours as much as you can.
Yes, lovely rainbows and sunshine in my end of the neck.
Rainbows in sunshine. And punching.
A lot of cute animals are scary as hell. Yeah. Horses are bad enough when pissed off, they trample and kick the shit out of you. Yup. Goose are also pretty violent. They are extremely violent. Geese are just assholes. I mean, they're very territorial.
There's a lot happening here. Hi, David!
Hello.
There's a lot happening since I last talked to you.
Yes, the box.
Box?
Well, I was concerned it was from. Why would Ascension be sending me a box? The box was from my home.
Oh.
Yes, I requested a few things from them a little while ago, and it finally got here.
So that,
But
the
yes.
box is from some... I had the
My eyesight has gone
letter must have been covering up the address.
Yeah, the letter was
and then they had something inside the honey, and now anytime I look at something, the colors change.
No, I cannot stress enough. I'm sorry. We're seeing with the paintings. I'm sorry. Is that clear?
Okay, Lance. I'm sorry. We're just trying to find a secret here. Sorry.
Who are you?
What
I don't
secret is on
recognize
you?
with the paintings.
There might be. There might be
can't
something behind that sun.
Disrespectfulness.
Sorry, I don't know why I don't know who you are.
Have you tried? Well, we tried that.
Did I even ask what that was about?
Gilliam is paying someone to scrape their sword across the painting because he thinks there's a treasure behind it.
You do understand that I will, in fact, charge him for every penny that's worth.
That's why I'm yelling at him to not do that.
What do you think that painting's worth? 200, 300 gold?
It looks like a late edition, so probably around 350, 4 at the late, probably highest.
Perhaps you may drive that point home.
I will. It seems that he's stopped. And hopefully, sir, you won't perform to do that, because you'd be included in the crime. His eyesight is really funky.
Destruction of private property. Now then, Mr. Lance.
Is there anything I can get you?
Can you get me something with eggs in it?
Eggs, anything to drink?
No, that will be all.
Brim?
I'm good, I ate before.
All right, sir.
Do you sell me alcohol this early? I think it was regular honey, but apparently it was not.
Very much can make some.
I'm detrimented by color.
Mm.
So you're a little blacker than me.
Got any ale this early?
I have never talked to them.
You wanna say about your
And get some. By the way, you seem to have someone looking for your attention at Guildmass.
His name is the Merchant Man.
Yes.
He is the merchant. His papers checked out.
Omelet, sir.
He's the owner of that wagon.
Of whose boss?
Just remember, it was an accident because
Yeah.
Well,
He's got turrets.
I wouldn't quite say boss, but if you're looking for the Adventurers Guild, then yes, I would be the one to talk to. Do you have an interest in signing up?
No, it was a joke. I need a room.
Very well.
I meant you. You're the one working, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am. What's your name?
So apparently,
How much for a night?
was not in the know. They kept the honey
Let me
in
see.
the storage.
Do we have a
I had
room
no
that's
clue.
open?
I thought
Here, give me one sec, just to be sure.
Go find one of the guards, or if none of the other guards are here, to come find me. If you have to, you can.
Well, smack him.
No, I take that back. Don't smack him. Don't smack him. Do not. I take it back.
For a night.
I see everyone has boxes
off duty.
today.
Yes,
Behold,
I
my
have.
seed.
I have a package. Why do we have
I got
more?
a bunch of seeds
Is
from
that what
Jamie
I
Boy.
think it is?
What? Vivi said there was no more honey. What is that?
Marcus.
Well,
Marley,
see,
okay. Could you take this honey to the keep?
Oh no,
and put it in the evidence
there's more
locker?
than this. No, there's far more than this.
I need to explain something.
I do not know. Faster it gets away, the better.
Lance, I have
Well, are
something
we
for
cutting
you,
it
but
all here?
apparently I'm also being spirited away.
I don't think we need to bring it here.
So
thank
so
you.
I wanted to
Where's
talk
the-
to
where's
you
the honey?
about the honey
Wait, where's-
because I also ate a part of the honey and I don't know if any of it was goose or not.
Are you tripping right now? Okay.
get busted.
Am I required?
At some point, if it's okay, can I talk to you about the about this letter that was in the Grove couple, because like a week or two back or something. When the group went to the Grove.
Very well. Come on up.
Make your way to the clinic, please.
Should I join since I have part of...
I mean, yeah. V was a part of the group with us this ferry here.
Let's see.
Taking us to the Grove. So.
Very well. Mr. Thomas informed me of some of what happened, but, well, what else do you have for me?
Did he ever translate it to you, though?
No, I
What was on the
believe
letter?
this was before the translation was done. Said something about it being an old elven script of sort. You recognize it?
I can read some of it, at least. I don't know how much other people can read, but I can at least read some of it. So, I was thinking it might be a good idea to tell you at least.
Very
Because
well.
I think only some people know of it, so... Okay, the Trustrans into the England. So the first part is talk about like some sort of like a protected area, some sort of like sacred area. So I'm assuming like something like the Grove. Continue. I've observed the returning.
Why is my
of,
body being all fucking weird when I sit?
Some of it I can't really translate because there's different meanings to it in Elvish. your bulky humans, Inasbo repelling and myself, but I'm sensing something more than at the Tellum. I think he was thankful that he waited. Their leader has been defiled, his corpse given agency once more. Even more than this, the other Dura has returned with Nadhor constructs. I'm not really sure what. I'm pretty sure they're just some sort of construct or something. These Hoth creations allowed now persist in High Ardon. I'm Wilgen or Glenn. Now collect samples soon. I must learn their source. And then it carries on. It's not really well written, but at the same time it is. These samples are disturbing indeed. I'm nil for a connection. There's some parts I can't really understand. It speaks about this Nadhor construct again. And the artifact used to grow the Yimra tree last year. If high Natru, I must act. I cannot send word to town. Something more about the corpse. The fairies will tell their members are being assailed whenever I approach the academy. I will gain Bath aid. According to their scripture, several sites related to Yimra are on the east, surrounding Noria, as well as the ruined lands where the tree once grew, and he will investigate immediately. This bit's a bit weird because I tried understanding it a bit more and looked into it, and there was multiple like translations, and I kind of got like Book of the Dead from it. Far too it goes into Elvish again, and I can't really read that. Something in the hands. But this last bit is Iodurcon. This bit like completely just goes into Elvish, and it can mean multiple things, from order to broken, basically to chaos in a way. So I can write it down for you and give you a full writing of what I've got.
Please do. Now the real question is, what exactly does it mean? I've assumed that part of it deals with our bandit leader. Well, I would say friend, but not so much friend as mortal enemy. Or perhaps immortal enemy now. And the other part is perhaps dealing with some of the constructs that we fought earlier. Well, many months ago at this point.
This could be referring to, well, I mean, this is referring to why this, well, Dryad's gone, really.
Sounds
but
like
it does speak
something
about.
And went to go investigate it.
Well, if I remember correctly, we also have a map that's it like kind of points which way they were going. I think it was like somewhere in Noria though. So the Dryad could be going to Noria. That's what I predicted, at least.
And it does sound like the slaying of some of your kind was all a part of this as well.
It does. Which is worrying soon. Because if that's means that mankind was part of this, then the Fey Mother would know about it as well.
Lovely.
And
Well, as much as the bigger picture is disturbing and, well, for us, what it really means is the Dryad is gone, and it sounds like he will be gone for a while, and what that means is the forests outside that have been, well, kept in check may not be done so for very much longer. It also explains why our werewolf friend was able to march on in without any sort of resistance. So in the immediate, we must be on the lookout for anything stirring in the forest that may have been kept down by the Dryad in, well, years past.
Well, from when I went to go, I actually went to the grove last night. The plants within the grove are thriving. They're still in good shape. Even when they went through a cycle of like life and death, and they just replaced them with new ones. It doesn't seem like that part of the grove is having any problems.
I don't expect flora and fauna to start dying, but when there is a void left in power, something will always try to find a way to fill it. It is up to us to make sure that that void in power is filled by this town and not by undesirables. So,
of course,
as you're out there, I'm not sure if you come and go, but while you are out there and adventuring, do keep an extra eye out for things that may be out of place. I'm sure you already do that for the most part, but, well, just be extra vigilant when strolling around outside of town.
Yes, sir.
Was there anything else?
I was gonna say that I can keep track of if any changes there's to the grove or any places that fairies might go to. I can report those back to you.
You have a sight that the rest of us do not. You have a way with magical things that the rest of us cannot comprehend. If you are willing to inform me on such things, it would be appreciated.
Okay.
And perhaps we can pay you for information with a bit of coin if that is what you desire, and if it is not, well, maybe we can come to some sort of agreement about something else later on. I do know not to make promises with your kind, however.
That's understandable.
But I thank you for your insight regardless, and if you could get me a translation of what you have so far, Miss Vivi, that would be appreciated. At the very least, to keep in my own notes to refer to in the future.
I'll also bring that map as well to you as well. Hopefully by the end of the day, or if not, I can get it to you tomorrow.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. What the fuck is up with the honey? Did I miss something there? Oh yeah, you never promise anything to Faye, you never shake on anything.
I need to go put this back in before I end up getting ripped or something.
What about the mayor? Oh, is this a drug thing?
I'll put this empty wet box that I fell in the lake with.
That is a thing that's done too, isn't it? Like people try to smuggle drugs inside of honey.
Originally, whenever the guy actually was here, there was just kind of a deal where he would essentially trade us honey, and then that was pretty much it. And then after, I think it was a couple days, he said that he had this new brand of honey, and I got to try it, and I was like, wow, sure. And I was just gonna take it into storage, and once I had enough-ish, I was gonna give it to the guard. Wasn't actually gonna give it to people because I'm pretty sure it had some kind of drugs in it. But then he kind of vanished, and honest to God, I completely forgot we had it in the stocks. Things kind of got mixed up whenever the bandits came.
Yeah.
Sam?
Yeah. Negligence. It's just minor.
Can you
but
please
I
come with
wouldn't. I
me?
wouldn't. Oh my God! So I'm going everywhere today. Whatever you paid, if you
I
did
need-
pay for that
I need
honey,
Sam.
let me know how much it was. I want to try and.
Marley's in the. No, you're fine.
She paid a lot for it, so it's just one of those things where the council will try and reimburse those that were,
I
had
think.
to pay for it.
I'll make
I
sure to
think
let you
Marley
know.
had it, and he's having a. He's hallucinating.
Who's it? Okay, oh my! Oh gods! Okay, no, hang on. I'm terribly sorry for dragging you around, Trim. If you want to.
Red honey, okay.
Hang on.
Are you? What's up?
I did. Fine. Oh, bonjour, welcome.
Honey, what's up?
I did it.
Honey, now it's important. What's up?
I have yet to see details of the Zor
Honey.
I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't ready for it. I just want to go hunting.
I was not expecting that to hear that when I came out.
Yeah, I wasn't either.
Huh? What's up?
Is everything alright?
Sir, excuse me.
Yes.
I was in there to place what was it called, like a quest or something, right?
Very well. Come on in.
Some sort of hybrid or something?
Looking to clear out the waters of something called drowners or something. I was told that they're infesting.
Yes.
Fishing.
Wait right here. I will be right with you.
Right.
Very well. You're a fisherman?
Yeah. Just moved in today.
And what is your name?
Lordrian Icken. Guess.
So you wish to put in a quest to help with the drowners that have been plaguing the waters, yes?
Yeah.
Do you happen to know how many there are?
I do not. I was told that it was very dangerous, so I don't really want to scout or check by myself.
Very well.
Oh, if I had a weapon, that would be a different story, but all I have is this little cleaver I just bought. So.
Now, are you hoping to put a quest reward for this, or is this just something you are trying to bring to our attention?
How much would that be? What do you think?
For things that are related to combat, generally we ask for about a 5 gold reward.
Yeah, I can do that.
Very well. Since you are new in town, I do ask that you give us half of it now, and you can give half of it when the quest is done, and you are satisfied that the conditions have been met. Is that an agreeable term?
Yes, it is.
Very well. 5 gold. Very well, sign this piece of paper, please. My fucking body is going all over the place for some reason again. Very well. I will post this today and we will see. Well, we do seem to have plenty of adventurers in town currently, so you might just be in luck. It might be something that can be resolved today. I know those drowners have been around for a while, so it is good that we get this done with sooner rather than later.
Right. So yeah, here's the 3 gold for half payment.
Very well. Generally, we have parties leave right around market hours, so that should be fairly soon. When the mission is complete, I will have the party let you know, and if you are satisfied with their work, you may give them the other half. Is that agreeable?
Yeah, yeah, would I be able to go out with them?
I will most likely need at least another gold or 2 if they are to have to worry about escorting someone, unless you are confident in your ability to fight for yourself.
I can fight for myself, but here's another gold.
Very well. You may discuss with the group of what your roles will be. I will assume we'll most likely send most likely 3 together with you to make 4. Is a acceptable amount for a party that you are asking for. Very well. I will let the other adventurers know, and they will find you when the time is right. Welcome to town. I am the Guildmaster Oliver Holtby. You may call me Guildmaster or Holtby. Do not call me Oliver.
Right, Mr. Guildmaster.
Very well.
Pleasure to meet you.
Stick around for a few, and we'll let you know when you're good to go.
Yeah.
Will do.
Hello.
Mr. Yuki.
Hey. Question for you, sir.
Yes.
Are there any jobs? I'm broke.
Well, lucky for you. If you really feel like it, you can go fight some drowners with that gentleman over there.
Wait, what?
Alrighty, nice.
Who's he?
He's a local fisherman. He seems to want to clear out the waters of the drowners that we have had in the past several months. I do believe you remember that situation.
Yeah, I do.
Are you interested in picking up?
What's the Yeah, what's the pay?
We agreed, I believe, on 7 gold total between combat and, well, making sure this gentleman doesn't perish along the way.
How big a group are we assembling?
Pardon? No. I believe 4 people should be good enough for this. We're going to mark this as a 1 star. It should not be too difficult. Drowners can be dangerous, but if you know that you are prepared for them and they are what you are seeking out, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Drowners are problematic if they lie in ambush and, well, grab you from the water, but if you know what you are seeking, it shouldn't be as big of an issue.
Alright. I guess I'll go get my stuff. We meeting back here?
That would be acceptable. I suggest you find
Probably.
at least one more, and if you do need someone to provide you with healing, Miss Chanel is around today.
Okay. Are you... Well, it's your excursion, sir.
Yeah, I guess I'll wait around here. Not really anything to do yet. So I'll be here.
Well, who do we... I don't know all the... Here, sir. I only know...
The ones
you know,
around
Barry and Barry's
today,
my...
we have Mr. Lance out there. I saw him earlier. I believe Mr. Priam is around, but he may have gone out hunting. Miss Vivi, the little elf, she is quite good at these things as well.
Uh-huh.
I believe that is most of everyone who I have seen, other than Miss Chanel, would be
Those
your
are all the
de facto
registered
healers.
adventurers?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I'll try to find the Chanel, you said her name was? Still
Yes,
don't know her that well.
lady follows the god of punching.
I see her in the... Yeah, I see her in there, and they had that weird little brawl off whatever, Yule.
Yes.
Okay. Guess I'll go find her, and then I'll come back with her, and then we'll figure out who we're doing for the next person. I'll be back.
Very
Oh, I
good,
don't get
Mr.
changed.
Yuki. Yes.
I have 2 questions.
Hmm.
Why is everything closed?
Market hours do not start for a little while, but another, I would say, 15-20 minutes.
Makes sense. Second, are you guys like a part of well, how do I put this? Is your guild only for this town?
No. All guilds in the world are connected. If you are a member at one, you are a member at all, as long as you have your, well, papers from previous adventuring guilds, or if you wish to build up a repertoire here and go adventuring somewhere else, you are able to transfer certain benefits. At a certain rank of adventuring, for example, you do get stays at inns for free.
Oh, wait, really?
Yes.
Does it cost anything?
To join? No.
Oh, sure, I'll do that.
Very well. What is your name?
Izanami.
Well, and what it is that you do? What is your fighting style?
I hit things real hard.
With a weapon, with your fists, with...
Fists, I guess.
Brother. Very well. Have you ever been an adventurer before?
Not officially, I guess.
No previous experience. Very well. Well, if you wish to sign this piece of paper...
I'm not like signing my life away, right?
No. This is the piece of paper you will carry around with you that is proof that you are an adventurer, and if you seek out employment in other towns, well, it will have a record of what it is that you have done.
What
The
if I lose it?
Adventurers Guild. Don't lose it, but I can make you another one.
Okay. Sure.
It is something you should probably keep away somewhere safe. The Adventurers Guild has certain ranks, starting from novice all the way up to S rank. I believe you must advance 2 ranks to get your free in perks. Each,
How long does that take?
It may take longer than you had hoped if you were wishing to stay in town for free.
No, I was. Can I? Okay, how do I make it better? How do I,
Speed it up.
Rank up? Yeah.
Take on
I just gotta
harder
go do shit?
quests.
I could do that, whatever that was.
If you wish, and you wish to speak to the gentleman over there and Mr. Yuki to join in as the fourth, you're more than welcome.
Yo, hire me.
Sure.
He said good.
As long as you talk to the other members in your party, that is all up to you of you getting along with each other. Once your party is
Sure.
ready, I will mark down who it is that is going, and, well, you will go on your way. I believe Mr. Yuki is currently trying to procure the services of Miss Chanel, who is a healer in town. If you wish to wait around until Mr. Yuki returns, or seek him out before he finds a fourth person.
No, wait.
Very well. I believe I have to go find Mr. Samuel now.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Before I forget, with that paper, you will also receive a discount here at the local potion shop, blacksmith, and tannery in case you need any gear, potions, either to rent, well, not the potions, but if there are any weapons or armor that you wish to buy or rent, that piece of paper will afford you a 15% discount at any of the stores.
Oh, nice. I won't lose it then. I'll try not to harder.
Try not to give it away. If I see anybody else using yours, well, I will not hesitate to rip it up on the spot.
I don't have friends, it's fine.
Very well. Fucking audio bug, man. Mrs. Samuel.
Hello, good master.
Did you wish to talk to me?
I stopped by just to check in, really, and just let you know that, well, we've just been I'm pretty sure you've seen, but we've been confiscating a bunch of honey and goose and all that kind of thing.
Lovely. Do keep at it, and
So-
I'm sure you have some remedies to flush out the toxins.
Usually the best thing to do is just let it pass, honestly. Not too harmful, as long as not having too much of it. And constantly.
If there's anybody who becomes harmful to either themselves or anyone else, we do have ways of, well, restraining folks.
Good. Good. That's all that matters.
Very well, Mrs. Samuel.
Anywho. Indeed. I'm going to not be around for maybe an hour or two, so
Of course.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Very well, Mr.
So
Samuel.
I will take care, good master.
Of course.
Me? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I
Talk-
forgot your name.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need the front gate
Marley.
open. We're going out to hunt boars. Marley, right.
Alright.
Good luck, Mr. Rick.
Oh, they're here. I believe they are sending people out.
Yes, there are a few to be going out hunting boars. And
They said
you...
they needed me.
You may have a different set of circumstances here altogether.
Perfect.
How's it going?
Bonjour.
I was just looking for Clyde.
Mr. Yuki.
Alright.
I haven't eaten yet today.
Yeah?
This individual
Yeah,
has
cool.
requested to join the party if you so wish to. Have them join you. It will be your decision of whether or not you
are-
want to bring them along.
I thought it was his decision. You're complicating things.
Well, I suppose
who are
it is
you?
yours.
Hmm? Oh. He's an army.
Okay, I gotta do two things. One.
All right. If our deer want to teleport to red, it's a DM1 at the top of the wall.
Hey, Conf, you here?
Yep.
So it looks like Yuki and a party are gonna go out for drowner stuff as well. Can you guys handle that at the same time?
I might be able to. Also, one of you holding a knife.
Okay. And also, how many stars would that quest be? Because I just labeled that at 1 for now, because they're just
Yeah, just
drowners.
one.
Okay. All right.
Okay, deer, if you want to come up this way, just kind of wander around and towards me. And I'll let you repeat out. You'll go down in a couple hits, obviously, because you're just deer.
You know, I heard it was
Fuck.
scary name. No. Yuki Mori. Supposedly it means like I'm badass.
If one of you is in desktop, try to go down really quick so you can swap to a drowner.
I can let you know when they're actually going. They're still talking in town here.
All right, that makes it easy then.
They're in the inn currently.
I shouldn't have taken this crystal with me.
Oh, we are short range. I can pick something up a little bit better. We're gonna need something
Nice.
ranged.
I don't.
Okay.
So we don't do the same thing anymore.
Well, I usually am the one fighting with my fist. I follow a god of punching.
So it sounds like we're just gonna beat the shit out of this thing. Do we know how many there are?
As God intended.
We do not. That's why I put down the quest. For us to find out and deal with it.
Alright, well, I guess let's just be careful. I know it's dangerous out there. Have you been here before?
Huh?
Have you been here before?
Like 30 minutes ago.
So no. Got it. Do you work in groups a lot?
No.
Got it. We stay on her. Let's go.
Alright.
Cool.
Best of luck to all of you.
Right.
All right,
Other
there's-
deer once.
They're starting to head out of town right now.
All right. Other deer. Actually, all.
Yuki has done Gumpson? Dealing with what? Okay, I gotta reset because fucking audio bug is gonna drive me insane. Have fun with the seeds.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you,
Just,
leaving.
just so you know, there's no corn
Imagine.
seeds.
I know.
No, I just gotta reset. I'm audio bug, so.
Oh yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
just did. Yeah, me and Ross just left the
Yeah.
game, and then I'm waiting for Ross to get back in because we were together. So I figured I'll come back in with him.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll be back in a sec.
I'm just taking a
Alright.
break because ugh,
Oh shit! I didn't mean to ride you.
there's
God.
literally nothing going on right now.
Oh, hello there. Oh hello. I didn't mean.
Has some gumption. I assume you're saying gumption. Can you? Like it's spelling. Oh, no worries. That's just not a word people normally use, right? She might try, although it doesn't look like they're very they seem a little standoffish. And also, this we did this kind of with Vivi a little bit. But the Guildmaster does like putting your people in charge, just to see what they react like. Though generally, what we did before is we would put the newbie in charge of a semi-experienced group and then see how the newbie deals with stuff. In this case, most of these people are new. Also, I'm sorry, but the guy who had the fisherman, the fucking eyes were driving me crazy. They were just going all over the place. It was just like, it was so distracting to be standing there and the eyes are just like, brr, 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 brr. Yeah, I wouldn't even know what the fuck that means. But yeah, so, probably, I mean, Chanel's there, so Guildmaster will probably have a talk with Chanel about how Yuki was leading. Then the Guildmaster is in this point with Yuki where he hopes that Yuki ends up being good, but is afraid that Yuki's gonna be way too naive for his entire life. Also, I don't know what's going on with my hips either. That's been just fucking being weird today. Also, I find it hilarious that Legged came in and then went to go hunt monsters. Oh, Natter. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. I have heard that.
Because that person doesn't seem real.
Hey, there's Imagine.
Still,
What's up?
still waiting for Ross. He's still not here. I was just saying hello. You got here in the time frame that where's Ross? Where's Ross? Where's Ross? Waiting. I could probably just go back in. I should probably just, you know what? I should just go back in, because I don't know when he'll get here.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
But a lot of the town is out fighting stuff right now, so.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
are they?
that's pretty much why I'm just.
Yeah, there's a couple of people out hunting, and then the party just got sent out to go deal with drowners. So like, they're all gone,
okay,
and
so you know how many was in that party?
there were 4. The Chanel,
Only 4?
two,
Okay.
Chanel, 2 of the new people, and Yuki were in that party. But it also means that like all of the NPCs who would just normally be hanging out are also being used.
Yep. They're out there.
Thanks for letting me know.
Like,
I forgot about that.
It's because of this I should like swap to like AOD because I honestly don't have anything when everyone's out of when everyone's
Yeah, if you
out
get
of
bored,
town.
it's honestly if you get bored, it's honestly not a bad idea to go AOD while people leave the town. But then again, at the same time, that also means that the town's even more empty, and you create more of that
Yeah,
problem.
I know.
So that's the reason like I stick as Gilliam in the town no matter what.
Well-
I'll also probably get here the second I leave, but
It's twofold
I
for
don't wanna,
me.
like-
One, I can't really do that as like one of the town figureheads, right? Like if I
Yeah.
leave and shit goes bad, that means generally no
Yeah,
one's
and
gonna be here to deal with it.
I honestly just want to take it easy because I really went ham on last night for Adventure.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
yeah. Yeah, don't push yourself. All right.
Yeah,
I'll probably hop back in
it
and
was
see
a
what's
cool
going on,
thing
too.
that I did. We were like a bunch of it was literally like all the NPCs plus the player characters all fighting on a mountaintop. Like it was light elves versus dark elves versus Draugr versus fucking golems versus
Just having a fucking
some,
battle royale up there.
Yeah.
You're having a team deathmatch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
And the dark elves were like pretty much there to
Haha,
protect
you get it?
Ariana's character.
Because here. Oh here.
And it was funny because I was going to have my guy die because I had to play like a Wendigo right after. But because of Rock Zero's character and Curry, they like saved my ass.
That sounds like fun. Even Garg went back in, so go. Get
Yeah,
back in there,
I
you
think I'm gonna
weird
go back in.
shirtless man.
Also, you're muted.
I'm no muted. I wasn't talking.
Yeah, I'm going back in.
All right. Let's get back in as well. We'll see how long we go. Throat's doing a little better. Throat's doing a little better for sure. Tag, you're it.
God damn it.
Enjoy the poop. It's too late.
Gilliam?
Enjoy the poop.
What are you doing behind the bar?
Ash.
I had a box.
This is your
back
room.
there by Cloud earlier.
Ah. Does anybody know that reference? I'm actually curious if anybody knows that reference. Who's an internet boomer here? All right, we got to talk to Sigurd about the animal. And then we'll wait until the hunting party gets back and the adventuring party gets back. And then we'll see if we're just donezo. So, there's I want to say like mid to late 2000s. There was a YouTube channel called Hey Ash, What You Playing?
cigarettes, seriously. Get up, leave me for it.
And so there was like usually like 2 to 5 minute little sketches revolving around video games. Brother and sister duo. One of the more popular channels is Ashley Birch and Anthony Birch. Ashley Birch has gone on to become a pretty prominent voice actor and part of Critical Role. No, well, maybe, but much less incest. And Anthony Birch was actually the lead writer for Borderlands 2. I don't know what he's doing anymore. But they made really funny sketches. And it usually revolved around Ash being like this crazy, unhinged maniac, and Anthony trying to like survive through things. See if I can find the episode actually. It's I mean I could definitely suggest
Hey Ash, what you playing?
Guitar Hero.
one of the earlier ones.
It's so annoying. You miss a long note and then you just have to stand there and wait until it ends.
This was really what's true.
What? Wait, what? Ashley! Don't. No, don't do that. Don't. Oh, please don't take out the fighter. Don't. Oh, God, no. That's gonna make it even worse. Oh, God. Oh. Did you break the pause button? Ashley! Ashley! Don't poop in my bed! Please don't poop. Please don't. Fuck. Ashley! Don't poop in my bed!
You're too late. Enjoy the poop.
This is your room.
There you go.
What?
They're watching Hop. See, thankfully somebody know. I made it's too late. Enjoy the poop reference, and nobody understood it, Daver. I was so sad. I had to show them. I had to illuminate. The uninformed. I have to make people cultured. Please no bannery, no Twitch. It's been a long time since I've seen Hop, and that wasn't one of the ones that comes to mind when I think of it. Dude, I just have the line, "It's too late! Enjoy the poop!" Like, that's just permanently stuck in my head. Like, there's no way it's not. Yeah. Hi. So yeah, it's Hop or Hey Ash, what you're playing. I highly suggest watching it. A lot of them are outdated, of course, because it talks about older games, but it's in general, it's still fucking hilarious. Like, it had the level of a popularity of like almost like a Homestar Runner. And I'm gonna be sad when most of you don't know what Homestar Runner is. You know, I still have a cheat doll plushie thing that I bought. Sorry to disappoint. Does that mean you do know what Homestar Runner is, Syphenos, or do you not know what Homestar Runner is? You want to know how long I've been on the internet? Daver, I've been on the internet so long that web browsers didn't exist. Absolutely watching my stream while doing the no stones unturned questline in Skyrim. I mean, I don't remember any questlines in Skyrim. My first computer. Well, the first computer that I used was a Commodore 64. And that played games from cartridges and also cassette tapes. The first computer that I owned was DOS-based, and it ran Windows 3.11. And the way you have to get into Windows 3.11 is it wouldn't boot up into Windows. You had to type in Win311, and then it would open up Windows. Yeah, like, I appreciate your internet history as well, Daver, but I generally have everyone beat. Mrs. Sigurd, seems as though we most likely will not be having a morning meeting anyways.
Yes, it's become slowly apparent that we may not.
That is quite alright. I'm not sure how much there was to discuss. The only thing of interest to you may be that I did a little bit of research on the creature that is stalking around outside. From what I understand, it is called the Boggin. It eats rocks and wanders around and generally doesn't do anything until you badger it. So as long as the townsfolk are informed that anyone who goes outside, if they see one of these creatures, to stay away. Hopefully, it will
I'll
just
be sure.
move along on its own. It's usually from the mountains, but I don't know. Maybe they decided to find food down in here or something.
Yes, it could have been driven out of where it originally was from, and it's lost trying to find its way back. I'll inform the guard, have them spread the word. As long as they'll be fine as long as they don't badger it. Marcus. Our creature, we found out what it is. It's you said Boggin?
Remember dial-up modems when you were 5? Yes, I believe that was a name for it. Somebody may want to get the gate, however. Yeah. And there they go.
Which gate is that?
I believe it's the south gate, but...
it's a Boggin.
Or east gate, there.
Yes, yes, it's a Boggin. It comes from the mountain. As long as we don't badger it, we won't irritate it, and it won't attack.
Oh, the 24 usual gemstones. I remember that.
If they see a big tusked creature,
Give it a wide berth.
Remember dial-up
and it should
modems
be
when you're
fine.
5-ish?
Gotcha.
It's just people
Spread it to
recalling
the
the physics
other
of the
guards
internet.
as well,
Oh, this is just me saying how fucking old I am. We did fight some earlier in the year, Mr. Sigurd. They are beatable, but if you leave them alone, they should wander off eventually without further casualties. However, if it does start
Yes.
bothering our miners when they are working, we may have to deal with it.
I agree. Hopefully it will find its way home soon. And, do you mind if we talk somewhat private? Just for a brief moment.
Let me talk to these hunters who have just returned so I can get them their reward, if you don't mind waiting for a moment.
I do not mind at all, Guildmaster.
Of course. I just need to verify the weight of their catch and hand out the appropriate reward.
Well, I need them to drink.
Well,
I mean, I don't think we're gonna be using them for anything, right?
how goes the hunt?
Oh, that's
Well,
up for
to be
them to
perfectly
decide.
honest, I kind of wanted some of the antlers as well.
Got 2 deer.
Good master. Got 2 deer. Who do we turn them into?
I believe that would be you, Mr. Lance.
Oh. Well, shit, that makes this easy.
Give it here,
Lance.
Here you go. Here you go.
Mr. Lance, once you verify
my buddy gonna slap
the
you on the
weight
back.
of the meat, do let me know so we can hand out the appropriate reward. Is 10 pounds for 1 gold. But meat, Mr. Lance, not the weight of the animal itself.
Understood. I'll get it done.
I guess we have to sell the hides and antlers piecemeal then.
Yes, that will be up to you.
Lance, just so you know, really quick, I'm going to go behind the bar to grab something. He's opening.
Mr. Sigurd. What can I do for you?
I had received a letter from the Academy, you recall. I wrote to Nerali asking for aid for the Dryad situation. They will be coming. Along with a squad. I believe they said it was Gallant.
Very well.
Professor Barian is coming with them. I mentioned to Nerali that he might want to read this letter or whatever we recovered from the Dryad so he could maybe do a proper translation. I know Vivi has been working on it in her spare time, but apparently the headmistress has asked us to keep it on a need to know for now. I've already been saying that, but I just wanted to relay this information to you.
Of course. The contents of the letter is need to know, or the fact that the students are coming?
The entire Dryad situation.
Very well. I believe there's most likely
they don't
some
want-
rumors going around already, but I don't think anybody particularly cares.
Yes, I the only thing that would be probably they would want to keep under wraps would probably the item Book of the Dead or whatever it was translated. I could
Yes.
only assume because that was the only thing that we translated and that really outstood out of anything we found aside from the map. But
I believe we don't need to go announcing that the giant is gone regardless, just in case anybody gets any funny ideas. But yes, we can let them deal with it as it comes by. I do have a copy of both the translation and the map from Miss Vivi. be dropping that off to me, so I will have it in my own records as well. Do you know when they are scheduled to arrive?
Let me check.
Okay, well, that's not working.
Let's see. It doesn't seem to have a specific time frame, but from the way he sounds,
Sometime relatively
Soon.
soon, I assume. Very well.
yes, sir.
They have their own
Hopefully.
lodgings, and we shall see if there's any other loose ends that we may need them to help with while they are here. If
Yes,
there's
that
anything,
was one thing that the
yes,
that was one thing the letter specifically mentioned, that while they're here, Gallant will be helping you and the Adventurers Guild.
good. We shall see if there's anything else out there that we can clear up while they are active here. Very well, Mr.
Maybe the
Sigurd.
Drowners. I'm not sure if we got that taken care of.
The Drowners are being taken care of, hopefully, by a group of adventurers right now, actually.
Oh, well, that's good. Because some of the townspeople have been asking if it was safe to go out there yet.
We had a local fisherman
I told them we were dealing with it.
come in today and ask for assistance with it. Mr. Yuki, Miss Chanel, and a new adventurer who came in with the gaggle today has gone out to take care of it as best as they can.
Well, hopefully they can take care of it.
The good news with the drowners is as long as you know they are present and you are seeking them, they are not too hard to deal with. They are most dangerous when they get to lay in ambush in waters and nab unsuspecting folk. So I do not believe this will be too difficult of a ask of our current adventuring group. But if for some reason this place has a tendency to do so, something goes terribly wrong with it, well, it's good to know the Academy will be here to assist if necessary.
Yes, I agree.
Very good, Mr.
I'm
Sigurd.
just almost uneasy with how quiet it has been.
Enjoy the peace while it lasts, Mr. Sigurd. We don't know what the hell is going to drop from the sky tomorrow.
Very true.
One thing to keep in mind, Mr. Sigurd. With the Dryad gone, there is a lack of, well, let's just say, power. I believe it is why the werewolf showed up and was certain he could claim the place. And I fear that at some point
Yes.
something else will try to claim this land as its own. Mr. Sigurd, we must aim to be the power in this land, otherwise we will never control our own fates.
I have every intention of being that power, Guildmaster.
As do I, Mr. Sigurd, as do I. Well then, let us just keep an eye on things that may develop out there.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time, Guildmaster.
Of course, Mr. Sigurd, enjoy the rest of your day.
You as well, Guildmaster.
The Miner's Missing book. I was going to do that, except it looks like Thomas isn't here today. So basically, I mean, there would have been actually enough adventurers to send 2 parties out on another quest. But yeah, I mean, it's possible that the students can do the. It's possible that the students can go down there. Guildmaster would probably be more comfortable sending the students into the crypt rather than adventurers. He's probably, he'd probably think that they were a little bit better prepared. So it might end up being them. When it's streaming, currently comfy streaming. Yeah, no, it's totally understandable. So if things are to be read correctly, there's a high chance that basically everyone in the world will at some point get COVID at this point. There's just like kind of no way of stopping it. A lot of people are trying to mitigate all that they can, but there are too many people who are not. So there's a high likelihood that that's gonna happen during streams. As I know Miss You dealt with it. I think Momo got COVID. Uzu got COVID, of course. So this is just kind of the reality we live in. At any given moment, I can catch it. I could be gone for a couple of weeks. Or maybe maybe it doesn't affect me that much, and maybe I'm just sick for like a day or two because I have I have the vaccine and I'm boosted. Who knows? Who knows? I hope I don't have to find out. Anyway, if Zori's back next week, which, if he is, it's fine. If he's not, it's also fine. Then maybe they can do stuff.
I mean, Infinite repeated them say earlier, so now just more concerned.
What?
Alan? Where's the...
I think I know the closer one.
Is it no closer one? I'm thinking about it.
Alan, it's over here.
Yeah, well, that's one, but that's not the one I'm used to.
Wait, what's going on?
Let's not lose the party. I guess we're going for that entrance.
What's going on?
Don't split the party. We're going to go milk it.
Good luck.
Wait, going down into the sewers? Alright. You have any idea why they're running down into the sewers, Mr. Strauss?
Oh, are they? I heard they wanted to catch some sewer bear or something. Don't even know if that actually exists down there.
Well, I will be the bear, but I'm not going to be milked.
I didn't know how to say it. I'm sorry. Swat the flies away. Swat the flies away. There we go. That's what I meant.
That somehow worked. That's impressive.
Yes, I figured that out. Don't ask me how. Just if it looks weird in here, swat the flies away.
Your little like flies that look like an eye. Just like
Oh.
away and your side will be better.
Oh, he's. Oh, Alan, we have. Hello there. How are you?
What
are
are
you doing
you-
down here in the deep and dark sewers?
What are you doing down here in the sewers?
Alien,
What?
we were in the middle of this immersive description.
What?
Can you not hear me? Garg, yes, we can. No, Garg,
What? What's
can't.
going on?
That's why he's ignoring me right now.
Right here? Just close and open your
There
eyes.
we go. Sorry. I did it. Yeah.
Hi.
I
No
fixed
worries.
it. Hi.
I was trying to be immersive, you son of a bitch.
You.
Oh, it's okay. Alright. Alright. As you all pop in here, you smell the scent of not just the normal sewer, but like a rotting corpse, but not like that's been here a while.
don't know why. Okay, first of all, this is fucking freaking my eyes out right here, right now. Second of all, what the fuck are they doing down here?
You would have also smelled. It smells foul in here, like something's died.
We don't have to go that way. We can always go the other way.
We really don't have to go, okay?
Sir, how are they doing on there, sir?
You're very creepily down here.
Yes,
You usually hang out in the sewers? That's kind of weird.
no, I saw you going down here, so I figured I might as well check why a group of whatever it is that you are have decided to wander down here, and it smells like death.
Death. Where's Gilliam? Gilliam, explain to him.
Right there.
Okay. You want me to explain it to him?
Do you want me to explain it to him since I somehow
I
did this?
can explain it. We're going down here
Okay,
to
take
milk
your
it
time.
together. I mean, we're going down here to milk together. We're gonna. We're looking for a
We're
bear.
milking a bear
We're
together.
gonna get milk from a bear.
Well, we're milking
We're
a bear.
milking it together.
We believe there's a bear down here.
And you want
I've
to
seen the bear
milk
before, so we.
a bear.
So I came here a few months ago, and there was this bear that had others on it, and it sprayed milk on me, you. And then I told that to Javier, and Javier didn't believe me, so I was like, I'm going down to the sewers to prove that I was right. So here we are.
Mr. Allen, that might be the
Thinking
dumbest
Jesus might
thing
be
I
fine
have
creature.
ever heard, but fine. You're in luck because it looks like there is something to investigate.
If we find anything, I'll let you know. How about that?
Now then,
I'll keep an eye out, sir.
take a look around. There's something that is not supposed to be here. It usually smells like crap, but not this bad. Did none of you bring a torch?
No.
No, the thing is, if you bring a torch to a place with this amount of, this specific gas, kind of get, it could get bad.
Place will light on fire.
We don't want to light the place on fire.
Oh,
I
don't
forgot about
throw
that.
it
That was
in
my
the
whole thing,
water.
remember
It's
when we had the
mostly
rat problem?
it's mostly water still, but well, try not to fall into the gunk then.
I wouldn't like that.
I wouldn't fall in. I would never. It's.
Get him, get him.
I was just looking. I was just looking.
Well, then off you go.
Why are you looking at that?
Search for your
You do
bear and
realize
look
this
out
is where
for
we get our
anything that
manure
is
supplied, right?
dead.
I will consider not even vegetables ever in my life again from this town now.
I can assure you there was nothing this way, as far as I know, but perhaps down there.
Oh, we could go check down there first. We're already over here.
Let me
Watch out. By the
situate
way, what's the
myself
big
because this is
crystal
not the
for?
entrance I used to do.
That is our plumbing system. Do not touch it.
Alright, I'll let you know if anything.
Yeah, I'll let them do this themselves. You know, this is definitely just the guildmaster like being like, the fuck are y'all doing around here? I don't want to like stomp on their parade though, right? This was just like, I see you. I see you doing shit, and also like, let me go down here just again, just in case they get into trouble. The thing that Garg and Rasu were trying to do it right before Rasu had to restart. Gotcha. All right. Can I get someone to quickly check into Stealth Stream and see if they're back in town? If anyone can do that for me real quick. Because if they are, then I'll head back up so I can talk to them. Otherwise, I'll stick around here for a bit.
Not sure if you've been around to the other side, but there's a gateway, and the gate looks like it's been pushed in really hard, like someone's trying to get out but failed.
Also, do you really like hanging out here?
I will stay here and make sure nothing escapes this way, Mr. Allen. This is your
Aye.
excursion.
Okay, group.
Hmm. Same on this one, but surprisingly less so. So he hasn't been disturbed.
You served at the fountain? Alright.
I think it's trying to weigh its options, whether it was down here.
I must check in on something. Do keep them alive, Mr. Marley.
I will, sir. Don't worry.
These gates, however, seem
He doesn't tell me where they are necessarily. I'll walk around and I can find them. For $1.
What's up?
Hmm.
Same as before.
Unfortunately, Mr. Odala, yes.
Guildmaster.
Yes.
I don't wish to alarm you, but Chanel just brought in a body. It's in the morgue.
I'm not too surprised, Miss Vivi. They went to go look for drowners. Do you know what drowners do?
They kill. The water.
They drown people. Yes.
Water. But they said that it was in the cave, though.
Hmm. Well, I expect Miss Chanel will let me know sooner or later what is going on.
Monsieur?
Speaking of which.
Yes.
You're back. Right, let's
Did
go.
Monsieur Yuki come to you?
No, I have not seen him quite yet. I just returned from somewhere else.
There he is. Oh, yeah.
I hear you have
Let's sit
brought
inside and-
back souvenirs.
Good. Oh, and a body.
Well, let us not stand out here in the rain. Come with me, please.
It has been raining relatively sooner, so with it being.
Oh,
Hmm.
cool. Money, please.
Yes. First things first.
Excuse me, I'm going to go wander around wondering what the fuck I'm going to do on a day off.
Saving from the rain.
Does he want us to follow him?
Just
Oh,
hold on
probably
right
around
there.
here.
I will go around.
Oh yeah, here.
Well, were you
second
satisfied with the
In
result
case you needed help.
of your
Yes, I
mission?
am.
And very well, I believe it is 3 more gold.
There you go.
There were 3 of you. 2 gold
Three?
for each of you.
Thank you, monsieur. Just writing this down for our records.
That will
Thanks.
be all then, and you all
Thanks.
get experience points for this, for your future ranks as well.
Do-do-do-do.
Thank you. Cool.
Thank you. It'll be a lot easier to go fishing now.
Well, good luck, sir. And watch out for those fish. If you need help with them, you can always come back
Oh,
and
there were
request.
so many damn dramas.
Alright, Mr. Yuki, Miss Chanel, if I can speak to you for a moment.
Oh, of course.
Good luck.
Just as a quick follow-up, do we know whose body you brought back? And, well, a general recap of what
We have-
happened.
Well, first things first, we went there to the waterfall first. Majority of the drowners were in there. Once there, we had to pretty much try to lure them out. They are quick sons of bitches, I will tell you. One of them grabbed me and tried to drag me down with them. I said, hell no. And then we noticed one running towards the caves on the left side of the waterfall, where we discovered the body. I am waiting for Samuel or Maria to have a look at it, as I do not have access to the records.
Of course. Mr. Yuki, anything else to add?
No, but I might inquire with you later about some things, if I may.
Very well. That's something you wish to do now, or at a future time?
Oh, shall I go?
Sure, actually, this is a good time. If you wouldn't mind, Chanel, thank you so much for your help.
No problem.
Well, Mr. Yuki, what can I help you with?
Well, I'm not sure. Yeah. I think, sir, that going forward, I want to be with my team.
And what is your team, Mr. Yuki?
Well, it's Barry. And then, of course, we're waiting for Prim.
Mr. Yuki, I do not believe Miss Prim is ready.
I know, sir. I just need somebody, or at least Barry. If I'm gonna do another mission again, I need at least one other person that's on my side, sir.
You do not believe the others were on your side?
No, they are. They're fine. It's just, find myself getting in weird situations when I'm with other people. Not so safe ones.
Well, Mr. Yuki, while I do not, how should I put this? I can appreciate your loyalty to your comrades, and I do know the value of camaraderie, of building a adventuring party together. I also do ask that you keep an open mind. There are times when things will come up, well, you will need someone else. You will need a specialist. Or you may have someone of your team who is unable to go for various reasons, and it is never a bad thing to have made friends. Or at the very least, a working colleague.
You're right there. I forget I mentioned it.
This is not to say no, Mr. Yuki. As I said, I do understand it, and I do encourage it, in fact. The more you know, those who you fight with, the more safe you will feel, and the more you think you take on. That is a fantastic place to be. All I am saying, Mr. Yuki, is don't leave yourself closed-minded to others. Part of the job is the benefit of getting to know others who are like you, who live on the side that you do. Don't waste that part.
You're right. You're right. think I need to get dried off, and I'll take up,
Yeah.
feel better.
Thank you for dealing with the drowners, Mr. Yuki. It is good to know that.
Of course, sir.
Well, it is good to know that things have been made just a little bit safer outside, and hopefully our fishermen can get back to doing their jobs.
Alright. Thanks again, sir, for this
Of
opportunity and
course.
everything.
Yes. You made it yourself, Mr. Yuki. You do not have to thank me for it. You be just stood there? That's fine. Alright, where did Chanel go? I do want to ask her about... Miss Chanel?
Yo, master?
We?
Do you mind if we have a quick chat? Nothing serious. I merely have a question for you.
Yes. Is there something wrong?
All I wanted to know, Miss Chanel, how did Mr. Yuki do?
Oh, well. Screaming, maybe a little bit of crying, and too worried about being heard.
Who took lead of the party? Was it Mr. Yuki or somebody else?
Well, if I'm going to be honest, it was kind of a 3-on-1. Yuki seemed very concerned about going near the water, but unfortunately you have to go near the water to get the drowners out because you have to lure them out. So, a lot of it was a bit of me, a bit of I don't recall her name.
Izanuma, I believe, yes.
Izanuma and the elf boy. Lordrian. Lorian.
Very well.
He's got some work to do, but he did get a couple. Once he let go, he did get a few.
Mr. Yuki is very set in how he wants to be an adventurer, which I can
He has potential.
Understand, but I do need him to broaden his horizons a little bit. Well, that is all, Miss Chanel. Just generally wanted to see how the entire excursion felt to you.
Oh, but I had fun. I mean, was almost drowned, but I had a good time. It's exhilarating to get out in the field. And I think he has potential. He just has to, as a gobsmack would say, grow a bit of balls.
In this, Miss Chanel, we do not disagree.
Felt good to punch. Ooh.
Well, that is all, Miss Chanel. Thank you for your input.
Oh, no problem. Oh, looks like the ring cleared.
Yes.
Hello. Bonjour. Oh, bonsoir. How are you?
Glad for the rain to have stopped.
Oh, yes.
Merchant man does not like the rain.
I don't believe any of us do, but it is a part of life just like any other.
With the rain, merchant man may have to stay the night. But merchant man will have to leave. Many places to go. Merchant man flows like wind, traveling far and wide.
What does Monsieur Merchant Man have a name?
Are these chuckle fucks out of here? Dude, what happened with the fucking shaders down here? Good lord. Oh, hopefully that's a yes. Unless they went all the way out this way. So that they get locked back up, so. Weird, because I haven't seen any of them. There's an exit from the town through the sewers. So I don't know if they took that or not. Is they still.
Hey, yo.
Yes.
I have a question.
What would that be?
It's gonna seem real ominous. You wanna walk somewhere else?
Very
I don't like being outside.
Did you wish to speak in private?
Just marginally. I guess this works. It doesn't matter. It's a simple question. Plus, you'll probably feel safer out here if I ask it.
Yes.
You know what the darkness is?
It's a term I have heard before. Why?
Hear it in town at all?
There have been a few references. Why?
Curiosity.
I say this for your own sake. Don't ask anyone else that question.
Oh, I figured. there's gonna be anyone to be you.
Come with me for a moment.
Sure.
Why do you want to know?
I heard rumors. Thought I'd come and check it out.
Who are you exactly?
No one. He's an Ami, like I said.
And yet you know of something that the general population has no idea of. So you are someone of repute.
Been around a lot. Past couple years. Same reason why I was in Noria.
See. Well, I hope you do not mind if I am not so forthcoming with what has happened here with your particular question.
Touchy subject, I know.
It's a mutual exchange, you see. If I tell what I know, I expect something in return. But I will tickle your fancy and say that yes, something of that sort has been present here in the past, and I hope that it will never return.
You say the past, is it recent?
In the past few months, yes. I would be very careful. The CAF has ears everywhere, and if they find you asking such questions, I am afraid they may find you.
I've had my run-ins already. Not a criminal or anything, but like you said, if people start asking questions like that, they get a bit antsy.
Yes. I myself do not know too much about the subject. It is vagaries, tales of old.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much I believed it until I saw its effects firsthand. Well, that is about all I know for now.
For now. You said you could tell me stuff or something. What do you want?
I want to know why it is that you're seeking it out. Why are you following the threads? Destroying the darkness. Only if such things were possible. How do you fight something that is, most likely just some vague force?
Vague, sure, but it has its influence. Just like you said. You had problems with it recently. People who follow it, people who try to harbor it, use it for their ill will.
It can raise dead, can influence thoughts, can do many things.
Grant powers.
There was a stone here.
Is it still here?
Not for some time. The CF officer took it with him when he left town.
Fuck.
I, for one, am glad to be rid of it. It caused us multiple layers of trouble.
That it does. It probably was the source of all your problems with it then, so it's probably not coming back.
I would not be so sure. This land is teeming with things.
Yeah. Funny enough, I haven't had many run-ins thus far. At least not down here. Up north is way worse.
We hope to be able to secure this area once. We are far from it, but if this place is to survive, this place must become the bastion of hope. So, do you plan to stick around to help with such a thing? Or you follow stories with loose ends and vague whisperings?
I have been for a while now. It works every so often. The more I can get rid of, the better.
I would not be shocked to have it pop its head back up once. I hope for the sake of the town and the people in it that it is not, but you know how that goes.
Especially when it's still so close. Noria is fucked.
I've heard many stories.
Easy
We have
target.
many who come in through here, and it is I'm not even sure you can call it a kingdom anymore. It is a place that is crumbling.
Yeah, trust me, I know.
I can
I was
give
hoping leaving for a bit.
you one direction you may explore if you wish.
What's that?
There's an abandoned city outside of Cari town. I believe it was called Dimredale. Nobody goes there anymore, for obvious reasons. But we were by there at some point, and it was eerie silent. It may have something hidden there. From my understanding, it was where the followers of Imra were for quite a long time. If there's any remnants of anything else anywhere directly related to that which you seek, that would be the first place I would dig.
Yeah. Probably head there. Which direction is it?
You go at the south gate, take a right. There is an old bandit fort that we have been repurposing. It's a little bit further than that on the path. It's hard to miss.
I guess that's something for me to do tonight.
Do be careful out there. There are things in the woods that are not kind. Including a particular werewolf staying in a particular crypt.
That's a problem. I can take care of that too.
The problem is being handled. Not be too foolhardy.
Southgate, take a right. Keep going, yeah?
Yes. Follow the road, as it
Thanks.
were. Curious. Did that drop your wide awake? What? What drop?
Someone else replicate it for me. So, full flowers that I can replant or maybe seeds.
Merchantman will try. A good deal, yes.
Gives me something to actually do. I suppose on my day.
Casually name dropping the darkness. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to say because in general, nobody knows about the darkness. Right? It's not a common thing. I would say that, you know, until
You haven't seen a man in a hat leave the hotel, have you?
I just got back out here, Mr. Sigurd, so no.
Oh, I wasn't sure. I was in there for a little while. He may be the suspect for the certain unexpected bursts of heat throughout the town and in the slums.
See. Well, I will report any movement I see from them post haste, but as I said, I've just come back out here, so nothing yet.
I left Marcus and Blake out here, so I would assume if they saw anything, they would have at least followed him, so. But I'm going to do a once around the town to make sure he's not out and about.
Very well. So yeah, I think the guildmaster would have heard like vague stories and like, you know, folk tales are surrounding it, right? But he may not have believed that it was actually a thing. It's just that would have been.
Guildmaster.
Yes.
You went down looking for the people about the sewer bear, right?
I was there when they started their search, but I had to come back up to deal with the returning adventurers. Why?
Because I was looking for them. I haven't seen them all day since they left.
That is distressing, because I went back down there after I was done and they were nowhere to be seen.
Same. Apparently there's another party that went and they also just disappeared. But I'm not sure if...
I believe there is an exit from the sewers to somewhere else in this land. It is quite possible that they left out there. I would stick tight for a while. They had some guardsmen with them. I believe they should be fine for the most part. And, well, if they're not, I did warn them.
Alright.
Try
I'll
not
keep
to
an
get
eye out.
sucked into
Thank
whatever void they disappeared into, however.
I will
Blake,
try not to.
nobody has rung the North Gate bell, have they?
Not that I know
Vivi
of.
and Adala haven't returned, have they?
No. There's someone from
Guildmaster.
the South Gate came by.
I'm
And one of
concerned.
them-
They've been gone for a while.
Who?
Vivi and Adala. They went out the North Gate and haven't returned in quite some time.
They're both capable adventurers, Mr. Sigurd. You sure you are not overreacting?
It is entirely likely that could be them. Almost like clockwork,
Mr.
uncanny.
Sigurd, do worry about them if they are not back and it has hit nightfall. Otherwise,
I suppose it's my own feelings getting in the way.
I do appreciate your worry, Mr. Sigurd, but if you keep on tying yourself out with such things, well, you will not be in a good working condition.
Yes, you're not the first one to tell me that. This is why I was trying to take today off.
Mr. Sigurd! Fine. It is no bigger thing, Mrs. Strauss. Do not worry about it. He is just stressing himself out.
No, I'm well aware. That's just how Sigurd is.
Yes. Mr. Sigurd needs to trust in those who claims that are friends.
So, did you manage to chase after the people who went down in the sewers earlier?
Yes, but I do not know where they disappeared to afterwards. There's another entrance from the sewers out into the land. I assume that they most likely ended up somewhere there, but, well, as I told Mr. Sigurd, I will worry about it if night has fallen and they have not returned.
Understood. But I was worried it was started raining earlier. Maybe they got swept off by a sewer runoff. It could be possible.
I doubt it was raining that hard.
As long as they come back in one piece. I know if this thing that they're chasing after is real or not. Pizza! Seems like an oddity to me, but
It's supposedly a bear
things
that
have
sprays
happened.
milk. I am inclined to say it's a illusion. But, yes, we do live in a peculiar area. I would not be terribly shocked if it was in fact real.
Yeah, I was talking to Rick earlier. He seems to be under the impression that it was real, and he shot it with a poison arrow like a month or so ago before the bandits attacked. So he was pretty much certain that if it was real, it should be dead by now.
See, that could explain the awful smell from down there. Well, I will wait until they return, and maybe I will care about what they found.
Understood. Hopefully it's nothing big.
Backstory: if I did not see some of you live, I deleted Twitch and the post. I can post more videos on YouTube. But you're back? No worries, Zen. Welcome back. YouTube is gonna be always there as long as I, don't forget it. Just to go back to the previous conversation with Stefanos, until hold on. Okay, sneezes that don't come are the worst. Until Finn came and was talking about the darkness and had the stone, I think the Guildmaster would have considered it probably somewhat hearsay.
merchantman once tried to curry favor, but merchantman could not get through the
Alright, pretty we're all probably gonna be done. There's not too much going on, other than waiting to see what the fuck happens with that party and the sewer bear, but I think that's gonna be just an innocuous thing, so...
Very awkward.
Because it was one of those "did we win" moments.
Did we?
Mr. Sigurd...
No, we didn't. Yes, Guildmaster.
I believe I will be departing for the day. I don't believe anything else should explode and catch on fire, but with this place...
I will do my best to put out any fires if they do arise, Guildmaster.
Very well.
Fire.
Yes.
Our friend here had a question about the hotel.
Yes, what can I help you with?
Merchantman cannot travel in rain, so merchantman would request a stay for the night.
Is Mr. Lance gone?
We believe he went to go see his new home with Tulip.
I think they were finishing unpacking.
Well, I'm sure there's an open room for you, yes. Let me see if Conf is here. Hey, Conf, you got a moment?
I'll be the last one.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you know of an open hotel room I can give to the merchant guy?
Let me look.
And how much? How much is it per night?
Room 207, and it's about I think it's a silver per night. That's what we settled.
Copy that. Thanks.
I suppose I should do it once around town, because apparently I don't know how to relax on my own damn day off. Yeah, Squeaky, I know.
Room 207.
Thank you.
It is a silver per night.
Easily doable. Do you wish for payment now, or?
It will be collected in the morning.
Very well. Merchantman thanks you.
Of course. Do have a good night, Mr. Man.
Merchantman.
Very well. Mr. Priam, was there anything else that you needed?
No, that's it. It's just kind of a nice, easy day.
Head over as soon as she's free.
Hopefully they'll continue to be nice and easy. You have a good night.
Scholar.
You as well.
All right. Cool. Hopefully nothing huge happens and everyone who's outside of the walls dies, because that would be unfortunate. All right. Let's see if I can send you guys off somewhere fun. Probably just host up somebody. Let's send you off. We'll host up Shuggy. All right. Actually, yeah, we'll do a full raid. Why not? Where's the raid button? There's the raid button. Do one of the people who are outside. So, have fun with that. Little small little raid. Y'all have a good night.